Yeah, they sort of do dig there. So yesterday when we walked past them, there was like a bunch of fires and a bunch of like makeshift piping and all sorts of shenanigans. I just bribed them with cigarettes for safe passage. Yeah, they're literally just behind me. They do live there, and they also use that field or that mine dump to secure existing resources that are sort of forgotten about over there. So that's why they're invading, but they also venture out to the larger sections. So this is a much smaller mine dump compared to the ones that they actually go to. But it is a mine dump nonetheless, and they can still benefit from there. Now, they don't bother the houses next to them. Reason being, it's their neighbors. So you don't really cause war with your neighbors, especially if you're surrounded by them. So they don't fuck with anyone around us. It actually makes it in turn safer, because other people won't come to this half of the valley because they sort of know that these motherfuckers are here. So let's say people from Soweto want to come here and steal. They'll only be able to steal vehicles. They won't break into the houses, steal stuff, and then run down to the field, because they'll run into the zamazamas. So it's not ideal for people to rob close by, and they don't rob close by because then everyone can sort of group mentality and try and remove them forcefully, because they're obviously causing a problem in the community. So they don't fuck around with their neighbors, which in turn, because we're next to them, means we don't get fucked with, which in turn means other people don't fuck with them, which in turn means we don't get fucked with by other people as often. It's beautiful. No, it's more like way back when. Because Johannesburg is like a gold capital, so there was a lot of fucking gold everywhere. So they mined all of that out and then built the city. So the places where they took the stuff that they mined, they dumped in like certain locations, and they didn't clean it out properly, or if they're doing construction, they would like take it to the mine dump. That's essentially what it is, because there's a lot of digging and ground removal happening, especially if you're building houses and building cities. So a lot of the gold was also sort of left behind, and a lot of minerals, because they weren't being prioritized back then. But due to the fact that it's already been moved, it's very soft soil. It's almost like clay. So it's a very dangerous environment, because rain can flood them, rain can cause cave-ins. It's beyond dangerous. Yeah. And also a lot where these minerals sit, places that haven't been sort of ravaged fully yet. So that's why they're coming in and picking the scraps. That's why it's not a big operation for the fucking country to invest in digging in the mine dumps, because you're not going to benefit from it. But your average immigrant that can get like a golden nugget or a fucking vein of iron, or whatever the fuck he finds, he can make fat profit off of that. And there's not really any restrictions, because you're out in the middle of a field, so you can sort of just do what you want. But the issue is, if you're digging for gold, other people are obviously going to take your gold, and therefore it's sort of like a gang environment, so it's, yeah, I don't know, it's like a gang, I guess. So whether it is utilizing the old mine, or going to the old dumps and utilizing that. But the dumps are very close to the mines, so they normally live in the dumps because it's easier to nest.
Oh fuck bro, as een van ons vrek. Ja. Oh fuck.